Hello and welcome back to BH Sales and the Kennel Kelp Keynote blog. And once again, happy Memorial Day holiday to all of you. I'm enjoying my back patio so much today, but I decided to do a hodgepodge of product videos today. I just did one a short while ago about my patio culti cave grow system for raising your own food, which encompasses my food rising mini grow farm box, urban elite tray, and so forth. But I wanted to change subjects today while I'm enjoying my patio here while the sun's out and jump back to my newest product, Aquiterra Clay. I've talked about that. I try to find it here as I reach for my product selection. Yeah, this is my new product label for my new Aquiterra Clay. You can check my blogs and my archival blog talk show. I recently interviewed Michael King from Vitality Herbs and Clay, and we discussed this product and the breather products that I carry, that Vitality Herbs and Clay private label for me, to include this Aquiterra. So I want to start showing you with the Aquiterra. I've mentioned that I've used it in my culti cave garden, and the plants really like it. I've started to give it to my cats, Brady and Brody. I have to mask everything with them, but they seem to be taking it pretty well, and I know it's doing wonders for them internally. There's a couple of videos about them throughout my website pertinent to that as well. What I want to do today is I'm going to crack the cap. I'm not sure about the lighting out here. I have other videos to show some of the differences in the product out here. It's probably not going to be too good with the angle of the camera. Yeah, it's actually a little bit, yeah, at this distance you won't be able to see it. It's not good lighting, but the difference from my former Sacred Clay to the new Aquiterra Clay, to the visible eye, is it has an amber color and it also has a caramel taste. I'm going to show you how to imbibe it in a minute, or how I imbibe it. But I want to also show you, I mixed up a clay poultice with the new clay. And when I was interviewing Michael King from Vitality Clay, we talked about the new Aquiterra. I'm not sure if you can see the swellness in this elbow, but we talked about external applications of the product as well as internal. And I actually told him I'm a bull in the china shop out in my garden area, and it would be a matter of time before I'd have to use the clay in this application. Guess what? It's today. I'm forever hitting the same area on my elbow. It's a long story. It goes back years and years. From when I used to think I was an athlete, and numerous jobs, including my part-time job, repetitive motion, etc., etc. I have arthritis. That's my tender area, and if I'm ever going to bang my elbow, and I do it constantly, it's always in the same area. So there's a lot of swelling. So I'm going to try to make up a quick little clay patch and show you what I usually do with the clay. This is the new Aquiterra clay. Here's a little dollop of the clay. I put it right on my elbow. That will actually help. It already, it's that quick, it's that rapid. It's one of the improvements of the new clay. Again, you can read about this over at my blog archives, but I just smear it on there, and overnight that will take down that inflammation, um, swelling, and throbbing. You really can't see it on camera on the light, but it's pretty swollen and it's pretty sore. I'm going to lap the clay off my finger, sorry. But that's okay because I eat it every day. I'll tell you about that too. So jumping around a little bit, one of my other products, just while I have it here, that I take for my arthritis is Great Lakes Collagen. I'm going to put this in a glass in a minute with the cocktail that I'm about to make up to include the clay that I drink every day. Excuse me. Some of the other Sacred Clay products that I take personally and have within my entourage is digestive bitters. Uh, this is a great product for a multitude of things, but bile, duct maintenance, and exactly what the name implies, helping you with any digestive issues, good gut control. All the clay products are good for that. I'm also going to put this in my tonic that I'm about to make up for you, my earth and sea greens, SBL fiber. You can read about that up on the Sacred Clay page. And jumping around, this is the former Sacred Clay, which I got into the detail in my interview with Michael and my other blogs. In its application as a facial and as an internal powder, this has now been replaced by, I'll grab the wrong one, the Aquiterra Clay for facial and internal. Jumping back the Sacred Clay formula in a more coarse form, my silica rich product over at my Kennel Kelp soil and fertilizer page is still available, the Pyrophyllite Clay, for a garden amendment application. This jar you see right here, I've been using in my Culti Cave home growing garden, patio garden that I did the video for earlier. So again, continuing to jump all around. I don't have any of my Kennel Kelp on hand. I just sold my last 40 pounds yesterday, as a matter of fact. But one of the other products that I take in capsule form is right here, another Maine based product, Maine Seed Vegetables, which I'm a distributor for, Maine Coast Seed Vegetables. This is Seaweed Support Iodine. The iodine that I take in capsule form is also good for the swelling and inflammation. So I'm going to make that cocktail for you right now while I talk to you. I have some hot water, then I'm going to make some tea. One of the ways that I like the clay, this new clay, as I say, tastes amber, where the old clay was more gritty and it wasn't as palatable. It was harder to try to mask the flavor of the old clay. Very good for you with the Pyrophyllite, but that's one of the dramatic. So just a personal preference. Bigelow ginger, lemon ginger tea goes really well. I'm going to put a little bit of the clay right in there. And when I get the right tablets. Now, if you follow my blogs and my videos, you know I've mentioned any number of times, I don't measure. I'm just a guy that doesn't do that. You should. Don't follow my lead. Measure it out. But you could use like a level teaspoon with little or no problem. Michael and I, when we talked in the interview, he was on record within the interview of taking as much as 4 teaspoons, I think he said maybe even tablespoons per day in his drink. I've already tried it with as many as 2 tablespoons because I always drank the Sacred Clay water for, oh my goodness, a lot of years. So anyway, I'm going to take about a level teaspoon or thereabouts. Usually I wouldn't even be this meticulous. But for the video, I'll try. Okay, I'm blowing it all over my keyboard, but there's a level teaspoon to the keyboard. I put it right in the tea. I put it right in the tea and just stir it right up. I also do the same in the water, which I'm going to show you in a minute. The lighting on the camera will never show you this to the true justice, but that was straight tea, and with the clay in it, it has almost a half and half appearance in the clay. Moscovia. So I drink it hot. Glass. Another Maine company, Poland Spring Water. Everybody knows about Poland Spring Water. I have Summit Spring Water bottle. It's in my Culti Cave. I'm not going to dig it out for this venue. Both are outstanding companies. I used to be a distributor for Summit Spring Water. You should read about that in my blog archives. It's loaded with minerals, trace minerals and nutrients. So we use Poland Spring, another great water. We're also blessed in the greater Portland, Maine area. Just FYI, our tap water is very good and pristine still. Out of the Sebago Lake area, for Sebago Lake, for those of you that are familiar with the area. Okay, I'm going to put the glass back down. I'm going to jump over. This is my arthritis cocktail to include my Great Lakes gelatin. Again, I'm going to use the same mixing spoon if I can get the string from the tea bag off it. Okay, so I take about, pouring it over the glass. Same thing, I take about a teaspoon of the collagen and put that right in the water. I also like it with berry juice that I don't happen to have. Again, I take a very heaping teaspoon of the new clay, put that right in with the collagen. And myself, for a little extra kick, what I also do is I will take the Earthsea Greens phytonutrients, again taking about a level teaspoon, putting it right in the water, and just mix all that mixture together. If you mix all that mixture together, you know, the greenness is in there from the phytonutrients. All of those are mixable in clay, in smoothies, beverage of your choice. My wife drinks it with orange juice. It's all a palatability thing, but the new clay especially has a pleasant taste as opposed to the old sacred clay. So that's the cocktail that I do for my arthritis. Again, taking a sip of the hot tea. I want to show you one other clay that I have while I'm out here, if I can find it. This is called Ormalite Clay. I also talked about this with Michael King in the interview that I recently did with him on my Blog Talk radio show. This is what we all call the happy clay, those of us that are familiar with it. I think we even referenced it as such in the interview with Michael. This is the measuring teaspoon. This is how little of this that you need. It's about a 32nd of a teaspoon, give or take. And that's mud, of course, clay, dirt. That's gray in color. You would never be able to see it with the lighting. But I have more than a heaping teaspoon. So I don't know, I have 2 30-seconds or something like that. But you should probably do about a 32nd of it. And when you mix that in with the mixture, when I get my spoon, a little mix in my tea, I also take that during the course of the day. It's very good for the heart, the lungs, thus is the happiness effect. Opens up the circulatory system, blood flow, good for brain flow, mental acuity, nostalgia. So again, being a holiday weekend, I never get to do this, being sitting on my back patio, mostly indicative of the weather and taking its good time to get here, but I'm just so busy with day-to-day affairs. I'm trying to see if I've left anything out here. Yes, some of my other videos that I've done in the past, one of my affiliations is with Primal Life Organics. You can check out my webpage for them as well, and also my blog videos on that. But I also wanted to show you a product that I have not had on video. This is a brand new vial. I'm going to open it right up in front. I do that with the Primal Life. My friends Trina and Carrie over at Primal Life Organics are paleo skincare experts. For those of you that don't know, I have an affiliation with them. I've also talked in back issues about my sacred clay. Now my new Aquiterra is actually in a rank and file for a product approval for a new product, and that will include a facial product that they're working on. The sacred clay, I don't know, a couple, 3 months ago, was approved as an item for in the rank and file of their many new products over at their website. And we just literally, as of May 1st, when this new Aquiterra was released, got a new sample into their hands for the gals to do their magic with their testing on a potential facial scrub product. But in any event, one of the products that I use that I never have when I do these videos on hand, I just opened the brand new one, is their tooth serum, Primal Life Tooth Serum. I've also done videos and blogs extensively about all their products and their makeup, but I am a big fan of their charcoal tooth powder and also their peppermint and wintergreen powder, which will remineralize your teeth, and this serum which also is great for your gums and your teeth. And the charcoal, which I don't have, if you do that, well, maybe once a week, a couple times a month, you will notice night and day difference. And check out all their natural products too. So I put a hodgepodge of things together today while I had the products on hand to do so at the time, and finally enjoying some nice weather on my back patio. So that's it for today, and always remember that BH Sales promotes good health in all animals and humans. Thanks, and I'll see you in the next video. Have a great holiday weekend.